President Trump slammed the former federal prosecutor running against embattled Republican Roy Moore in Alabama as a puppet of the Democratic Party. The commander-in-chief also accused Democrat Doug Jones of being weak on crime, despite his record of putting away high-profile felons. "The last thing we need in Alabama and the U.S. Senate is a Schumer-Pelosi puppet who is weak on crime, weak on the border, bad for our military and our great vets, bad for our Second Amendment, and wants to raise his taxes to the sky. Jones would be a disaster," Trump tweeted Sunday morning. Jones and Moore are competing for the U.S. Senate seat vacated by Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Trump has continued to back Moore, who's been accused of misconduct by numerous women while they were as young as 14 and he was in his 30s. Moore gained such notoriety in his native Alabama that he was often watched at a shopping mall where he was known for hitting on teenage employees. Drew Anger, Getty Images. "We don't need a liberal Democrat in there," Trump said last week before retreating to his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida for Thanksgiving. Moore, the former Alabama Chief Justice, has denied any wrongdoing. Trump also brought up his endorsement of Moore's primary opponent, who lost to the firebrand conservative in a September runoff. "I endorsed Luther Strange in the Alabama primary. He shot way up in the polls, but it wasn't enough. Can't let Schumer-Pelosi win this race. Liberal Jones would be bad." The tweet came after the New York Times published a story that mentioned the president still upset about backing a losing candidate. Bryn Anderson at Trump previously accused Jones of being weak on border security and seemingly against the military last Tuesday, but failed to provide examples. Jones worked in the Department of Justice for 12 years, 4 of which were spent as the U.S. attorney based in Birmingham. During that period, from 1997 to 2001, Jones helped lead the effort to convict Eric Rudolph, the domestic terrorist who bombed the Olympic Park in Atlanta during the 1996 Games. He also spearheaded the prosecution of 2 Ku Klux Klansmen charged with bombing a Baptist church in Birmingham in 1963, killing 4 black girls. Both men were convicted and sentenced to life in prison, where one of them died in 2004. Jones has also identified himself as a gun owner who regularly hunts, but told MSNBC in September that he backs smart regulation with newswire services.